So, Mr. Baker, thank you for helping us. You think Putin's mentally unbalanced at this point?
No, no. I mean, it may seem that way to the West, right? To the U.S. and our allies, because we tend to mirror our values on others, whether it's correct or not. That's just how we behave. But he's not an irrational actor, right? He's increasingly desperate, and that may be actually more dangerous than if he was just an irrational actor and those around him decided he had to be removed. But he is becoming increasingly desperate.
Okay, so you're a Russian general, and he's saying, well, I might use nukes, and I'm not bluffing. And you're saying, what? You know
Yeah.
these Russian generals. What are you saying?
Yeah, they're not going to stop the deployment of a low-grade tactical nuke. If that's the top line thought, is there a cadre within the command structure there in the Russian military that would say, oh no, we're not going to do that? I don't suspect, my belief is anyway, that there is not that cadre. He's got an increasingly small, shrinking group of close advisors that he's willing to entertain and listen to, and who are willing to talk to him and tell him anything that resembles the truth. He had a Security Council meeting today. Look, today was a very bad day. It's 229th day of Putin's invasion of Ukraine. And the strikes that he lashed out on from Kyiv to Zaporizhia and Dnipro and Lviv, over 80 cruise missiles, dozens of drones. Drones, by the way, that are supplied to Putin by Iran, the same Iran, not to disappear down this rabbit hole, the same Iran that the Biden administration is hoping to cut a deal with for a nuke deal and then would lift sanctions. You can't make this up.
But I want to get back to, look, if Putin unleashes, as your word, a low-level nuke in Ukraine, he becomes a war criminal immediately, correct?
Well, he's already a war criminal, and he's been called as much.
But far beyond any of the other war criminals.
Sure. He's
okay.
So
number one war criminal in the world, Putin. Can't come back from it, no negotiation. He does it. Then there would be a reprisal against Russia. Now, we don't know what that would be, but it'd have to be something fairly dramatic. So what I'm saying to you is the Russian generals have to know that the West, NATO, would not allow that to happen without a drastic response. And you're telling me that these Russian generals, for the sake of what? Ukraine, are willing to their whole country go up? It's so hard to believe.
Well, there's two parts to this. One is I'm saying that he's a rational actor. So I'm also saying at the same time that there's a very unlikely chance, right? I mean, the media is getting out ahead of itself, as is, I would argue, the Biden administration about this concept of a potential nuclear strike, which the more we talk about, the more it normalizes this concept. I don't believe it's a very likely scenario at all, because again, I go back to the same concept, which is I believe Putin, as calculating and as desperate as he is still a rational player.
Inflation at its highest level in 40 years, interest rates skyrocketing, we all know that. Market experts like Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, not only predict a recession, but are using scary terms like economic hurricane and unprecedented. So, you need to call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Please call them today, and they will have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers, are the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201, 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Again, 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Bill O'Reilly here. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to the First TV YouTube page. Just hit the big red subscribe button below, and you'll get clips and highlights of my program, The No Spin News, every single day. We'll see you soon.